everyone, this is Lori from the Crafting Auntie back with you with another video. Today, these videos is with collaboration with Nana's Crafting Cottage, and we're doing the same projects, but we're doing our own take on it. So today is a pocket tag with a prayer card. That's what I'm making. And this is going to finish up my handed journal. So this is going to go inside here. So if you've watched the series on this, you have seen me create this journal, do the pages inside, add some tags, make a dangle. We did these page dangles with denim, and I used faith words. And so now I want to do a pocket tag and put a prayer card in. So I'm going to be using some things from Still Carolyn Musing, which is where I got this kit for Hannah. I have a tag that is chipboard. I have some ticking fabric paper that I want to use on the front, and I'll probably use the same thing on the back. I have another tag, I have a pocket that I'm going to cut down, I have some prayer cards, and I have some scripture. So that's what I'm going to be using for my project today. So as always, make sure you pop on over to Nana's Crafting Cottage. So my videos are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hers are Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So tomorrow you can see her pocket tag and what she does with it. Okay, so let's get started. First thing I want to do is glue on my tag, and then we'll cut around it. I find that to be the easiest for me, and it works out pretty well. So I'm going to do one side, and then we'll do the other. So I'm just going to put glue onto my actual tag, which makes it easier. And just make sure that it's going to be sealed on the edges. So I'm just making sure of that. And then I'm going to turn it around and lay it on my paper. Now I have a little border on this, so I'm going to go in a little bit and up a little bit, just to make sure I'm missing the border. Turn that over and press it down good. Okay. So let's cut this out. That makes it nice and easy. You've got an edge to cut by, and you cover your tag all at once. Now before you cover the other side, what we're going to do is punch the hole, so we know where the hole is when we cover the other side. So we make sure that we put the hole back in, especially if you want to put a topper, of which I will. So I need to know where that is so I can put my eyelet. Okay, so here's one side, and now I'm going to punch the hole. I'm just going to hopefully use my crocodile. Yeah, that worked perfect. So we've got the hole in. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. So again, putting glue all around the edges. And adding glue to make sure that this stays down good. And then turn it over again. This time I can go close to the edge, but up from the bottom. Turn it over and press it down really good. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's trim this. Again, just cut around the tag. Just found this to be the easiest, but however, you do it any way that works well for you. I hope you guys are enjoying this little little collaboration that we've just kind of put together, and each one doing the same project just to have a little fun together since we're sisters. So it's kind of fun to do that. She's in Oregon, I'm in Southern California, so you know, we have a distance between us, but it doesn't mean that we still can't do projects together. Okay, so now I want to also poke the hole. Okay, so now we have our hole. Next thing I want to do is to ink up all the way around it. I'm still going to use Vintage Photo, and I'm going to do both sides. Looks like my pad is kind of getting well worn. I like to add just a little bit more to the corners. Okay. And the other side. And it doesn't matter at this point which side you use. In my case, I use the same paper just to make it easier that goes with it. But you can do whatever you want. Okay, so the next thing I have is this pocket, and it is a little bit too big. So I'm going to trim this down, and I'm not going to use these flaps because I don't want it to be too large. So first thing I'm going to do is cut the flaps off, and then we'll see how much more I need to trim. Hopefully not too much. You could always, you know, fold it around the tag if you want to. I'm trying to keep the bulk down because the tag itself is already big enough. Okay, so I think if I take, I don't want to lose too much on this side, so I think I'm going to take off, let's see, right about here. I still have the shovel. That's good. And we still have the scripture. And let me just cut this out because I don't know if I have a punch large enough to do this. So we'll just do it quickly. Okay. And actually, I kind of like it with this off center. I'm good with that. You know, I'm always looking for something different. It's okay to not have everything perfectly in the center. Sometimes it's just kind of nice to have something off kilter, and that's okay. So I kind of like that, but I am going to round the corners at the bottom. So we'll do that and that, and let's re-ink it. That way it goes nicely at the bottom. Okay, so we've got that. And what else? I have some prayer cards, and I have some labels, and I have another tag. So this tag I'm going to just cut out. And then we'll ink it up. And then I think what I'm going to do is do a little stenciling on the back so it's not white. So let me grab my sheet and a stencil, which I have here. And let's just lay that on there, and I'm going to use my brush. And I'm just going to lightly stencil over this. Just to give it something so it's not just all stark white. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks pretty. I do like that very much. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's cut out a couple of prayer cards, and we'll do the same thing to the backs of those. These come from Carolyn Musing's shop. So if you haven't visited her shop, she has all kinds of Christian devotional stuff, but she also has lots of other things in her shop that are amazing. So you have to go check her out. So let's do 2 of these. So during the time I'm doing my devotional, these will be things I'll be writing on here of people or things to pray for. So that's what I'll be doing. Okay, and then let's go ahead and cut a few of these out. And these are just some scripture labels. Also from Carolyn Musing's shop. So we'll just cut a few of these out. These 2. Sorry. I tried to do a lot of the cutting ahead of time, but I just thought it's okay. We can also do it on camera. Okay, so let me cut these 2 out, and I think we have enough. And then we'll continue on with our project. These are pretty easy to cut out too. Same with the prayer cards, they're not that difficult. There's nothing intricate at least on it, so that makes it nice. Okay, so we've got some scriptures now, so let's clean up my mess here a little bit. I have 2 trash cans on the floor. Here we're supposed to recycle just about everything. So I have one for paper and one for trash. Okay, so here's what we've got. So I'm going to glue this down right here. And I've already inked it up. So I'm going to be gluing the 3 sides. So here, and keep it to the edge as much as possible. Down here and here. And that leaves the top part open. And then I'm just going to give it a little border. Lay that down there. So we've got that. And let's see. Let's go ahead and ink up our prayer cards. Got that. And here, let's do our scriptures real quick. Try not to make these videos very long. And then next week, we're going to be doing some other projects. Okay, so I think I have all the inking done. So I want to add another scripture. Let's see, I think maybe this green one. I'll do that one here. Got that. And then I want to do one on here. Let's see. I want to see how this is going to go in here. make sure it's going to fit okay. Oh, looks like it's just, get it in my hands here. There we go. So I want that one to kind of be up. In fact, I think what I'm going to do in this case is add an eyelet, and then I want these two to be in here. So we'll do that, and I want to add tabs. And then, now that that's in there, I think I want to add this. So let's do that. Now that I know the position. So we'll do that. And then let's see here. Let me grab some other paper and let's cut out a couple of tabs. I think this, let's see, what do I have? Kind of colors that go with this. Blue, no. What's down here? All right, how about, I think I'll use this pink tag right here just to cut a couple of tags. So I'm just going to do this. Put that aside, fold this, and then use my tab punch, which is this one. So let's cut one. And let's see, I think I'll use this tag and do the same thing. Get some of the green and the rose right here. You can use anything to make these. This is just what I have from the various kits I've been using. So do that, and I want to put these on the top of the prayer card. They're kind of big, aren't they? Oh, that's what I'll do. Let's cut these in half. Actually, then I can use the pink. Let's do that. We're changing. Okay, let's ink them up. That way, they won't be too large. There's always a way around something. Before we do that, let's take our two pieces and our prayer cards, and let's use the stencil again, and let's do the backs of these. So here's our stencil, vintage photo. Cover my cover my glue again so I don't have any problems. Okay. Let's just add some to this, to the backs of our tabs, just to give it some character so they're not stark white. Very nice. And they still can be written on, at least the tags. So that's good. But at least it's got some kind of interest on there. And that's what I like. Okay. All right, so let's put one tab here. Glue that down. Centering it as best I can. So there's that. Now let's do this one. Perfect. Okay. So I think we are down to adding some eyelets. So let's do that. Okay, let's take this one out and add an eyelet to the top. Like so. Use the same eyelets I've been using. These are the vintage ones. There's that. That back in. Then let's do this one. So that's that. So got that on. Got this on. And let's see. I think, do I want eyelets? I don't know. Let's see. I think I have too many eyelets if I do that. Let's just do that. But let's see. I think I want to add maybe a piece of lace. So let's see. What do we have in here that's small? So I've got this, and I've also got a piece of this. So I think this one I will put here. So let's do that. I'm just folding it in half, tucking it through, and then pulling these two tails through, just like that. And then snug it up. And you can keep them as long as you want. So we've got that. And I kind of like this. So I think I'm going to add a little strip of this down here at the bottom. So cut that. Use my glue. I add the glue here. And then put my piece on. I want to make sure that it's all going the right side. It's not getting twisted to the wrong side. I think I'm just going to snip that little tiny tail off. Yeah, just like that. And let's see. Is there anything else? Maybe I have this, which is really pretty. And I kind of think I want just to put a flower right there. So let's cut this here. And I'll take this little flower here with it. Cut that. And let's see. I think I want that. So let's trim this. Just cut it around. And then we'll put that, I want to make sure I got the right side, yes. Okay, so let's put this on. Just like that. And now we need a topper for this top piece. Let's see, do I have anything else in my jar that might go with that? Don't see it, so let me grab some of my other. I have all kinds of this curly ribbon that I get from the scrap cabin. And I think maybe a yellow one. Kind of bright. Maybe we don't do yellow. Let's see. How about got this pink. Oh, this color. Let's use this one. I think this one will work. That way it's not so bright. I don't really want anything super bright. Okay. Almost done. And then I'll show you where I'm going to put it, which I have not figured out yet, so we'll figure that out together. Okay, so this one I'm going to just push through and tie it in a knot. So, and like so. So that will just hang there. Cute. And now I can take these out. I can add my prayers on here. So let's find a place in my journal. Let's look. I want something that maybe doesn't have anything on it. Do I want it here? Let's see. Ooh, you know what? I think this would be perfect right here. I think that's perfect. It's kind of a bigger pocket, but I can still add these behind. I think I'll do that. Why not? Okay, here's our tag that we made. And both sides. And it's a thick tag with a pocket, with another tag, with 2 prayer cards. And I'm going to just sit that in there with these other ones. Okay guys, that finishes my devotional. So next week I'll be doing some other projects with Nana's Crafting Cottage. That's Pam. And we've got a whole lineup all set up. So hopefully you'll join us and we'll have some fun together. So as always, God bless you all. Have a great day. We'll see you next video. Bye.